MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2022 Arizona Diamondbacks.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ben Perez will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening.
Nobody.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In the second spot tonight, first baseman number 25, Mark Cannon.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited.
High and deep to center field. Crow going back on it. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Batting third,
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kenna takes his lead at third with one away. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Marcus Semien step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, straight up,
and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Kipnis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in, Eric Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Into the box, Trevor Bauer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
So now it's Mark Hanna.
First baseman number 25, Mark Hanna.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Swihart goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Ben Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ben Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
Prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Crow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chad Crow.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Yasiel Puig.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
The right fielder.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Naquin, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Swihart corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Eric Hernandez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Late that time for a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Jose Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0. The 2-1. Line towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
First baseman number 25.
So now it's Mark Canha. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swihart might try to make a play on it. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Popped him up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ben Perez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ben Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Just got a piece up the line. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Snead racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Jerko gets dirty. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swung on and missed, strike three.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the first baseline. Carter takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Eric Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fouled off. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
One run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a high pop-up. Healy is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 78, Eric Gonzalez.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Jerko on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Ben Perez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Jerko over at second. Hall on at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in Game 6.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Kipnis, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So coming to the plate, Ben Perez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his ankles. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Digging in, Mark Canha. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's
a ball and no strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ronaldo Valenzuela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ronaldo Valenzuela.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Eight to 1 is the final tonight. The D-backs even the series at 3-4, so World Series Game 7. Ben Perez is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance: 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.